Good morning, everybody. I'm Jenny from Jen's Emporium. This morning, we're going to talk about our disconnection from each other, and our disconnection from Mother Earth. So, Spirit had asked me to use my Dreams of Gaia tarot. I actually don't use this deck very often because it's, I think it's quite beautiful, and I don't use it a lot. So, I'm going to use it today, though. The first thing I want to talk about is our connection with each other and our connection with spirit. I have a dragon guide that I work with, and when I was first introduced to this dragon, the feeling of his energy and his love was quite phenomenal. I also have other guides that I work with, spiritual guides, and that feeling, that connection is quite amazing, really. It is a love and an energy that I've never really experienced here in this reality, in the 3D. And I realized yesterday that feeling, that connection, that being one is how we should be connecting with each other and with our planet Earth. And that connection is so important. It's what we should all be working towards. Our society has been so this is the 6 of air, which is the 6 of swords. Oh, yes, that's beautiful. Can you see that properly? The lighting's not the best. So this is the 6 of swords, and I was just saying about this connection that we need to have. And the 6 of swords is about moving away from rough waters, moving to calmer waters, moving to a better place. And this card here with the half black, half white, this is the balance between light and dark. This is the balance between spirit and physical. And with all the colours coming out the top of the crown, and the same colours are here in this. About reconnecting. The balance, the moving to a better place is when we move together. We move forwards together. We have become so accustomed to living in our own little houses with our fences around, keeping people out, keeping people away. And there are so many people that sit at home on their own, lonely. They should be part of the community. We should be all together supporting each other. And the mother, 4, which is the mother, and 11, heaven and earth. Yes, once again, it's the balance, bringing the two together, connecting with spirit, connecting with Mother Earth, connecting with each other. This is the only way that we can truly move forward in a harmonious and beautiful way, a productive and useful way. It really is all about the balance, the connection. Listening to Mother Earth instead of putting. I eat cheese and things, but all these dairy farms all around New Zealand, they put dairy farms in tussock country and riverbed country, and they just pump all this water. It's not natural for our country. It's not natural for the planet. We need to be able to work in a way that works with Mother Nature. All of the indigenous people from their countries, prospective countries, they all have ceremonies to work and celebrate the land, to ask for a good harvest, and they put all their time and their energy, and they feel and understand Mother Earth. And this is what we are so lacking, and this is what we really, really need to get back to. Heaven and earth. We're all one. We're all connected with the same energy that runs through me, runs through my jasmine bush out there, runs through the ants, runs through the birds. Everything that is here, everything on this earth and in this earth, we are connected. And we've lost that connection. We've lost that understanding. The tree of life, as above, so is below. And we've created such an imbalance. We need to open up our heart chakras, and we need to live from the heart, and we need to feel the energies, feel the connection, regenerate, renew the connections. See with our third eye, with our mind's eye, and not with our physical eyes. Because we misinterpret what we see. And the mother, this is Gaia. You'll see she has a little pregnant tummy. And this is new birth, this is growth, nurturing. We have been given every single thing that we need to survive. We have been gifted this beautiful planet as our home, and everything on this planet was everything that we could possibly need. And then for some reason, man decided that money and control was the true power, and they moved away from being in touch with the earth. They moved away from being in touch with the trees. They talk about people tree hugging, but have you ever stood outside at night time near the trees and felt the heat that comes off them? It is amazing. I would hug a tree. I do hug trees, to be honest. I make witches, broomsticks and different things, and I use driftwood and I use weeping willow as part of my materials that I work with. Every time I go to get my willow, I always say a blessing to the tree, and I ask permission to take some of their branches. And it upsets me when I cut them, because I know that they feel that. The energy that goes through that tree goes through me, because we are one and the same. So if you're taking something from the land, from the plants, from the animals, ask. Show respect. Show kindness. Show love. None of us are any better or any less than anybody else. And that goes with the animals, with the plants, everything. Bring back the balance. Bring back the connection. Bring back the love. Any more cards with messages with these cards, please? The cycles of the seasons. We just we have vegetables and fruits and things that we have in the shops all the time that's out of season. It goes against the natural order of things. We go against the natural order of things. We take advantage. We use and abuse. We rape and pillage this planet all the time. people rape and pillage each other. It's disharmony, it's discord. We need to reconnect, raise our vibrations, do ceremonial dance, just connect. And we have the King of Water, which is the King of Cups. Water is our lifeline. Everything grows with water. And we pollute our waters. The oceans are full of plastic and full of rubbish. Our rivers are dirty and full of algae and didimo and other things. And water is like the blood in our veins. If we don't have that, we don't live, we don't grow, we don't thrive. And we pollute everything. We tip chemicals all over our land, we put chemicals and rubbish on our food. We're just slowly killing ourselves off, poisoning this beautiful planet. And things need to change. Things really need to change. People need to be aware. Aware of what really matters. That's funny. Be aware of what really matters, and desire comes out. But the desire here in this card represented is the desire for connection, the desire for the connection of our higher selves, of spirit, of the animal world, the power and the information, the knowledge that the animals have as well. Connecting with beings from higher dimensions, connecting with ourselves and the earth, the desire for peace, the desire for truth, and the desire to be one. To be at one with the animals, to be at one with the earth and the water, to be at one with each other. Number 22, duality. Duality, working on connection with ourselves, with our higher selves, connection with each other, and working on our own duality with our light and dark, light and shadow. The desire to be free. Free from money. Money is the biggest holder and evil. I don't know, evil, not a good word to use, but change our desires. There's too much materialism. It's quite a somber reading today. I feel the energy is quite somber. We need to lift our vibrations, lift the energies. Start bringing healing. Integrity, absolutely. Live with integrity. Once again, it's about being one, being connected, understanding the laws of the universe, the laws of nature, understanding the seasons, the flow. There's times to harvest, there's times to sow, there's times to be patient. Listen to the earth, listen to yourself. There's too much cruelty to human and animals. And this cruelty comes from us. It comes from thinking that we're superior. It comes from thinking that we should control. That if you have all the money and everything, that you are the one in power. You're not. Money has no real essence. It is a man-made concept. For control. Let go of the control. Let go of the control. And get back to us. Get back to Mother Earth. Get back to appreciating and loving who we are and what we have. The real us. The real us. And this is intuition. This talks about the moon. Being guided by the moon, the phases of the moon, working with the moon. Once again, having that connection. Having the connection with the planets, with the universe. Understanding and seeing all of that is in us. We are all part of this. Working with wisdom, working with insight, working with understanding, nurturing, loving, being at one. Weaving, understanding how the spider web represents our energy, how we reach out with these little webs of energy to everybody that we see, everyone we interact with, even everybody that subscribes or watches on here. We are sharing that energy, and we need to be careful with our energy. We need to protect ourselves. We need to protect our energy. But we need to understand that these connections, these little spider webs of energy that go out, are really important. We need to build these webs. We need to become the spiders and create these beautiful webs that hold us all together. And of course, there's always going to be the odd fly that comes into the web. And this is where the protection needs to come in, where we need to protect ourselves. But these webs, these connections, is so important. When we were in lockdown here in New Zealand, I walk on the beach every day. And even before lockdown, I always do this, and I always have done this. I always say hello to people as I'm walking past. Oh, lovely day, whatever the comments may be. During lockdown, there was quite a few more people on the beach walking, and of course I would walk along, say hello, how are you? And everybody was really happy to say hello. Everybody was happy to talk because they understood. Well, maybe they didn't even consciously understand, but the connection was important. So since we've been back out of lockdown, and walking along the beach and you say hello to people, some people just completely ignore you and look the other way. And of course, there's still those lovely people that still acknowledge you or stop and talk, and they're always the fun people to talk to. But people, that connection when we were in lockdown, the connection of just simply saying hello to somebody, how are you, beautiful day, whatever the case may be, that connection was important, and people smiled, and it like brought little sparkles to their eyes. But they just, as soon as we went back out of lockdown, most people forgot. They forgot that importance. And this is the trouble with all of our society, is we've forgotten how important the connection with each other is, and with our planet, and with our earth, and with our water, and with spirit, with the gods, or the God, whatever your title is. Source, love. That's, to me, it's love. When I feel those energies from the dragons and the other guides and things that I work with, that love is like nothing else I've ever felt here on this 3D reality. And if we connected and we listened to Earth, and we stopped poisoning each other and hurting each other, and we just connected and loved, that feeling, that energy of love that we get from the other beings and beings that we work with in other dimensions, we could have that here on Earth. Intuition. And this is the Two of Earth, Two of Pentacles. And this is about juggling, and it really is juggling the balance. Lead from the heart. Live in your heart space. Be at one. Be at one with your surroundings. Be at one with each other. All right, everybody, that was quite a somber reading today. But it's such an important message. It really is. Love, respect, connection. That's it, everybody. I hope you have a fantastic day. Thank you, everyone.